I was saying his little run around type shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Shit, it's not like how you really like made. We ain't make shit for real. It was always right here. We was just always around here type shit.
Right.
Start happening too.
You know?
Who are y'all cool with? Who are y'all be like fucking with type shit?
Nobody. Whoever fucking with.
Shit, but now if you fuck with the ops, you can't fuck with us. Just like that.
No,
Type
If
shit.
you fuck with the ops, you can't fuck with us. So my grandma.
For sure, you know that.
We got a few motherfuckers we'll kick it with, but not really like two motherfuckers we'll be with.
Fuck all free all my brothers, man.
Hey, nah, free my 2SC money, bro.
Free some money, man.
Free tone, free tea. You already know about it. No, all that shit.
All shit block.
Is Speedy Bloodhound?
Hell no.
Nah, what
Do
else
you-
you saying that?
Do you think you and Fully Chop 2X will ever have the same bond y'all did before?
Oh no, we still got the same bond. That's cousin of my little. Hey, that's cousin. You know, shit. I like playing AU with them. We be hooping and shit, but other than that,
Where you see yourself at in 5 years?
shit, somewhere in the hills.
We lit on my brother.
I'm about somewhere in the hills, shit, but it ain't safe out there for the ops
You
either.
rapping or something, you know?
On my brother, we turn. Hey, all this shit make sense in man.
Wait on him to drop, my little brother for the drop, other guys go drop. This shit for me tight.
No worries, we got some shit coming, Mark. Come on.
So who's some people y'all finna be working with, or got some shit with, or some motherfuckers you want to work with?
Now, what I was gonna say, SOBOD, he been trying to work with me. He added me and shit, mentioned me in the song. But he just too thoughtful. That's what it is. He just too thoughtful. I could go out there, but he just too far right now.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, we rather do this shit on our own. But if you like, if I fuck with you, we wanna hop on, we tax for that type of shit too. We tax for that shit too.
Y'all still at school?
Huh?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I still go to school
every day.
This is college. They grown shit. College. Nah, I still go to school though, for sure.
Barely.
When you will say you jumped off the porch?
Shit, I don't know, fool. It's like, you know, like how you always like been around that shit, right? Like I was always around it, but like I wasn't in it, and then you know, when shit started happening.
Portion is really goofy. I ain't like it, either you been around that shit and you was already out, you know.
Yeah.
And dang, that shit.
Motherfuckers been out here that
We wasn't in no cars, we wasn't none of that. We just always
we been doing
around
that little Kia boy shit, that shit ain't, shit ain't about nothing.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the fame?
Nah, personally, I just met Q4. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit, but I feel
I knew Jeff since I was like, what? 12, 13, some shit like that.
yeah, them his people.
Blood.
Y'all cool with PGF now?
Hell yeah, that's my blood. Oh my grandma, my blood cousin Marlo. Yeah, I fuck with them. Fuck with a select few, you know.
For sure.
I fuck with a select few of them.
How that bitch get beat.
Y'all.
A feature on your phone, one you forgot was even on, could lead to your final moments. In the unforgiving logic of the streets, trust is the only currency that matters. But when that trust is broken, even by accident, the results can be fatal. This is the story of how a single, forgotten location pin may have ended a young man's life, not at the hands of an enemy, but by the hand of his own friend. Before the paranoia and the bloodshed, there was a bond. Lil Ksoo, Speedy, and Wick weren't just associates. They were a crew, a tight-knit circle, moving through their streets together. They broke bread in the same house, played video games into the late hours of the night, and looked out for one another. Ksoo's home was a sanctuary, a place where they could let their guard down. This foundation of loyalty was supposed to be unshakable. But a storm was brewing just beneath the surface, started by a digital ghost that no one knew was watching. The entire tragedy hinges on something incredibly simple: a location pin on a smartphone.
Watch how Fully Chop ducks at him from No Jumper's federal questions about Lil Ksoo getting backdoored in his own house.
So when we talk about like your initial crew that you came in the game with, though, Ksoo, he was like one of your guys at first. He was like part of your initial friend group. Before that
I
kind
don't
of
want to
fell
answer
apart.
that. I don't want to answer that.
Okay.
Y'all definitely was in videos and shit
Yeah,
together at one point though, right? For sure, right? He was around.
Yeah, that was brother.
Yeah.
I just did some goofy shit. I was so I don't want to hit that motherfucker no more.
At some point in the past, when tensions weren't so high, Lil Ksoo had been on friendly terms with someone tied to a crew known as Fully Chop. In a moment of peace, he shared his location with this individual. But as time went on and Elite shifted, that digital connection was forgotten. Ksoo never turned it off. It remained active in the background, a silent, ticking time bomb, broadcasting his every move to someone who was now considered a rival. It was a simple oversight, the kind anyone could make, but in his life, it was a fatal error. That digital ghost would soon become a real-world threat. One day, the Fully Chop crew suddenly appeared near Ksoo's house. Affiliates like Fully Chop, Quan, DMG Loom, and PGF Moodle were there, and the confrontation was immediate and intense. Guns were allegedly drawn, and a heated standoff ensued. For Speedy, this was no coincidence. It was a setup. The precision of their arrival felt calculated, and his mind began to race, searching for a traitor. How could they have known exactly where to find them? The trust that once defined their circle was instantly poisoned by suspicion. In the hours that followed the standoff, a dangerous paranoia began to consume Speedy. He was reportedly convinced that someone from his inner circle, either Ksoo or Wick, had deliberately dropped their location to the rival crew. The feeling of betrayal festered. In his eyes, he had been led into a trap, and one of his own had to be responsible. The code of the streets demands absolute loyalty, and in Speedy's mind, that loyalty had been broken. He allegedly felt he couldn't take any chances, and his fear started to transform into a dark resolve. The question was no longer if there was a traitor, but how to handle it. Later that same day, the tension reached its breaking point. After a heated argument, Speedy left the house, but he would soon return with a plan. He reportedly came back to Ksoo's door, claiming he had left his other phone outside. It was a simple, believable excuse. Ksoo, completely unaware of the deadly plot unfolding, unlocked the door and let him in. He then went back downstairs to eat and play a video game, his guard completely down in his own home. He never suspected his friend, someone he had just shared a meal with, was about to commit the ultimate act of betrayal. With Ksoo's back turned, distracted by his food and the game, Speedy allegedly made his move. He walked up and, in a shocking turn of events, pulled out a weapon. Point blank, he reportedly ended Lil Ksoo's life. The act was swift and brutal. Speedy then ran out of the house, jumping into a vehicle that was supposedly waiting for him outside, with a man named Fat Drench behind the wheel. The sanctuary had been violated, and a friendship was erased in an instant. Goofy, the person Ksoo trusted in his home, had become his executioner. The most heartbreaking part of this story is the truth that surfaced after the dust settled. Lil Ksoo was not a traitor. He never intentionally dropped his location to the Fully Chop crew. The entire catastrophic event was born from a misunderstanding. The standoff that sparked Speedy's paranoia was reportedly the result of that single, forgotten location pin that Ksoo had shared long ago and never turned off. His death wasn't from betrayal, but from a tragic, digital accident. Speedy's paranoia, intensified by the violent logic of the streets, had led him to take out one of his own for a crime that was never even committed. This story serves as a chilling reminder of how modern technology and street justice can collide in the most tragic of ways. Lil Ksoo wasn't killed by a rival or a sworn enemy in a shootout. He was taken down in his own home by someone he considered a brother, and the cause was a single feature on a phone. It's a story about how, when trust is everything, fear can turn a friend into a foe. The deepest threats can emerge from the people closest to you, sparked by a danger you can't even see.